Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 17 of my 100% walkthrough of Elden Ring. In this episode, we will be crossing a major battlefield of the Shattering, the Capital Outskirts. As always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss, so fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. Now, from here, in the last episode, I know last episode was out of order because we did the Lake of Rot, Moonlight Altar, but from the last episode in Altus Plateau, we cleared out pretty much everything. Now, we are going to run around and grab one more thing that I forgot. It's hidden right in this little crack and crevice. I did already grab it because, you know, I'm a dummy. I'm kind of dumb, as you found out if you watched the last episode. But this is my walkthrough character. And I did some of my prep stuff with my walkthrough character. But it's fine. We'll grab an Old Fang or a Beast Blood from there. And then we're just going to keep coming this way. Jump down off this little cliff edge. And we got a little gap here. This item is for, I believe, Celavis's quest. I believe. I could be wrong. It's used to make a potion. And he's the only dude that I know that has quests that involve potions. But since we ended his quest line early, we don't need to worry about it, but it'll be right here, right where I'm standing. That is where your item is. So you can grab that, and then we're going to continue on up the staircase, or to the left of the staircase by the Ruined Bear. You can also warp to Perfumer Grotto. That cave also works as well, because it'll put just pretty much right next to the boss fight that we're about to go do. But we're going to start by getting up to the top of the stairs and fighting a couple of tree sentinels. You do have to kill them both in order to get the boss to stay dead, just so you're aware. So if you kill one and then die to the other, they do both come back. But they do drop a really useful shield. It is their Greatshield. So if you are facing somebody that does a lot of magic, like Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing magic spammer McGee, he is a good dude to use that shield on. Anytime you block a spell or an incantation or any form of magic or sorcery, you get like a beam of light that goes back and hits him. So it kind of bounces back at him. It's pretty useful. It's pretty cool. Alright, but don't worry about that tree sentinel yet. We want to get the grace. Grab our last few golden seeds that we need in order to level up fully. If you have not gotten all 14, we're going to get all 14 in this episode. All 14 flasks, I should say. So, we grab the map. Let's see, do I have enough? Nope, because I need 5, and I bet you I only have like 3. I have 2! Dang it. Oh well, that's fine. So from here, we're going to head back out the door, and we're going to battle those tree sentinels. Why we got the grace is so we have a shorter run before we come back to killing these bosses. Alright, so... Ha! Got him. Yep, come through the door so I don't have to fight you and the other one. Come through the door. Come. There he is. Alright. Excellent. And if you can't tell, we got a new weapon too. Got it last episode. Eleanor's Pole Blade. One of the most fun bleed weapons in the game. I have not used this before, but my god, this weapon is broken. That was wild. Oh my god. Just obliterated him. My goodness. Alright, let's go back and mess this dude up. Oh, there's the bleed proc. Oh, the horse got me. Well, that's dumb. Oh, I did not hit the buttons right at all. Whoops. I love that charge attack, dude. That's so cool. That's so cool. I just turned into a friggin' Ninja Turtle. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. But we get the Erdtree Greatshield and the Hero's Ruin. Really cool stuff. Now, in terms of items on this bridge, I don't believe we have anything in this little section. Just let me check real quick. Yep, we got nothing. We got nothing. So now we can just warp back to the Grace or run back to the Grace. It's entirely up to you. God, this weapon's going to be so much fun to use inside Leyndell. Especially since the next demigod we face, Morgott, is weak to bleed. Oh, this weapon is going to go off. Oh no, not my Wi-Fi. How terrible. If only I was playing offline. Alright, so in here we're going to this camp as we have another golden seed that we are going to mess with. Why are you starting with fire? What the heck? That was rude. Ooh, got me. Nope. Ah, no, I was late. Dang it. I had one job, and that was to dodge. Oh, well. That's fine. I'll be fine. I dodged. Oh, well. That's fine. Miss me. So cool. That's such a cool move. Not getting grabbed this time. Ah. Got him. Alright, but we kill him to get a golden seed, and then we get a redonkulously strong weapon. I may or may not have to switch to this weapon later in the game. But we get the Giant Crusher. And when I say Giant Crusher, this thing is absolutely massive. Look at that big beefy boy. The hammer is the size of my head to my waist, my buttocks. This thing is massive. So I might have to use that one time. Maybe. We'll see. Probably near the end of the game when things get really strong and they hit really hard. Alright, the next thing we gotta go do is go this way towards this little church. There's no sacred tier in here, but there is a seal that we can use. If you want to use Golden Order incantations, I believe this is the seal you want to get. So I just come through here, past the Guardians. We can grab our cookbook, and then we can grab our seal up here and get the grace if you would like. It's also a decent spot for some golden centipedes. Alright, so let's rest at the grace. You can talk to Melina, but she just drops lore and she says, oh, we're so close to the Erdtree. I can feel it. You've almost held up your end of the bargain. Like that type of stuff. So don't worry about it. If you want to get her dialogue, go for it. We will talk to her later, probably at the end of the episode. Once we are actually in the capital. But now what we are going to go do is clear out the right side of the staircase, which there really isn't much. We just have one item right over here on this little flat platform that we got to get by the wolves. And then we are going to start heading down this way, which I believe there's going to be a tunnel down here. And we got a scarab. Can't forget the scarab. So we ride down this way. Should see a scarab rolling around. We want to just chill right in here. There's probably going to be a boatload of slugs that drop down. So don't worry about it too much, but we want to be pretty close in here where we will create a pathway for him to come right through us. Oh! Oh, that's unfortunate. Went right around me. Oh, let's try this again. Oh, I wonder. Would a bow work? Hey, bow works. And we get the Ash of War Prayerful Strike. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, now which way is my map? This way. Do I have anything on the other side? Golden Seed, Giant Crusher, Cookbook, Prayerful Strike. Okay, yep, we are good. We just get to go this way. So there's just a jump pad down there if you were trying to progress and go up the staircase. You can take the jump pad and jump up there. But we want to head this way. We want to head south so we can get to the sealed tunnel. Alright, here we are. Alright, let's rest. And then we are going to run through this level. So this one's kind of tricky. They got a boatload of invisible walls. We're going to run out here and get this. Then we're going to kill this dude. And then we are going to fall down here to kill this dude. Grab our smithing stone 5. Then we're going to kill the next bad boy. There's a Vulgar militia right there that's trying to wait and ambush you. So, we are just going to kill these dudes quick. And then we will go on and take out this militia. Ooh. Brutal. I love it. And right here we get a bell bearing. So that will let you buy smithing stones 3 and 4. So pretty useful. Now, you are going to want to jump past that little route as we have a smithing stone. So run and jump off. Almost a perfect land. And then we can run and jump or walk and jump off this edge. Roll down and go all the way down as well. Now through here, another illusory wall, followed by another illusory wall, and a golden rune. Now in here, just a real quick talk, you got a Vulgar militia on the route, another one over there, and another one over there, and then down below, see if I can see it from here. Oh, you can see the wheel a little bit. You have a Victoria Maiden. You can see the wheels between the cracks of the wood planks. The militia are going to try to knock you off the edge, and you're going to fall down and get ambushed by the wheel, or the maiden. If you do fall down, before you kill the maiden, have her break that statue down there that's on screen, underneath all those roots. That way you can get more smithing stones from this area, so you don't have to come back and deal with this headache again. So, food for thought. Just pay attention to that. Also, don't fight anybody on the roots. Come to the wood plank so you don't fall down before you're ready. Because we will have to fall down eventually. Okay, don't know why we switched to the one... We switched from the one that was attacking me, but okay. You look like you need a little bit of a hug, dude. Oh, that's not the right one. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? He might be dumb. He might be dumb. Alright, so here comes our maiden. You can grab the items while it's aggroing and locking onto you. Because eventually we want to get close to this statue so it chases after us. Come on, figure out the ladder. Alright, here we go. Ha! Did you break it? Nice. Alright, time to mess up a wheel. Almost got me. This moveset's pretty sweet. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of just the regular twin blade in Limgrave that we get right away by the dragon runes. So I was just like, twin blades aren't that good. And then I tried this thing. This thing's pretty sweet. Eleanor's pole blade is pretty dope. I enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. But I also want to get like the Godskin Peeler, because I feel like just based on the name, if you were to give that a bleed Ash of War, it's going to do some brutal damage. Like some absolutely brutal damage. So that's what I want to do next. And then we're going to come down here. I believe we have another Vulgar Militia, and it is guarding a Stone Sword Key. And then we want to go back on the route and run across for the rest of the tunnel. So when we get over here, there's a Stake of America, so if you die, you can come back to this spot. We want to fall down, and then just kind of let all of these enemies blow up. They do drop ruin fragments, so if you're looking to grab those, this is an excellent place to come in. Because there's going to be probably like 10 of them. Maybe more, that will die by blowing themselves up. A little bit of kamikaze action. Then we grab the old Fang up here. And now we can run down this way for another illusory wall. Alright, then here we got drop downs. Again, kind of drop down on the roots first. Head to your smithing stone on the right. And then we want to land on the fat root down here. And we got to do a tricky run and jump up here to get a lightning grease, and then we can start falling all the way down. So when you fall down, an easy way to get this done right is you can kind of see all the enemies there, but if you fall in the right spot, you'll pop them all, and you can just get them all to blow up right away. That way you can grab your golden runes and the rune fragments that they drop and go on your merry way. Now we have an Onyx Lord boss fight. The Onyx Lord is pretty straightforward. You can parry this boss, which I'm going to try to show off real quick. See if we can do it. Oh, yeah. Ooh! Beauty. This is a pretty easy fight when you parry everything. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's an easy fight either way, because if you're using a heavy weapon, they stagger. Oh, early. And there we go. Simple enough. And we get his Greatsword, which just has Gravitas. Now, you don't want to take this, because we want to run out here and go to the Divine Tower. We can't access it yet, because we need the Great Ruin, so once we kill Morgott and Mohg, then we can come here to get both runes. It's pretty cool. If not both of them, one of them. I don't remember which one. Oh, so close to another level. That's fine. Alright, so from here, we now want to warp to the Outer Wall Phantom Tree. Alright, from here, we have a Gargoyle to fight. So from here, we want to go up the staircase, get a little bit of a battle on with a Gargoyle that will come down, and when we kill it, we get his axe. Oh, good moveset. Oh, it got me. I didn't think that would. Dodged it. I'm a legend. You okay, buddy? You look like you're having some trouble. good move. You don't normally do that little combo. Dude, you are just having a great time. Oh, the delay got me. There we go. That's the dodge I'm looking for. Okay. Well, there we go. Simple enough. And we get the Gargoyle Axe. Alright, now, in this little area right here, there's pretty much nothing. Okay, so don't worry about this part at all. Just go right up your staircase. Just go right up your staircase and grab the rest of the golden seeds that we get from another phantom tree. And then you're going to take a hard right and go up that staircase as well. As there's going to be a beetle on the left side of the stairs, which we're going to get, I believe. I think it's another Ash of War, but I could be wrong. Yep, Ash of War, Golden Parry. Right there. That's the wrong button. I do that every time. There we go. Golden Parry. So what that will do is essentially let us parry any incantation that a boss may do. So if we wanted to use it on Morgott's hammers, we would be able to. So you don't have to kill these guys. I'm just killing them because I'm mean. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna kill the torch dude. Torch dude's too hard. Alright, from here, we can head back down the stairs. And we are going to head to a fight with Morgott. Or he might still be Morgott. I'm not sure. I'm going to call him Morgott because we're in Altus Plateau. But if we head north on this little path, you see a commoner way over here. Morgott will end up taking his body or summoning himself. So we can see how much damage we're doing already with this build. That's not bad. Oh, I was late. What? Oh, we got a bleed proc already. Dude, I'm getting obliterated right now. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Oh, I was way early on that. Way early on that. Beauty. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Alright, and there we go. Now we can go get another grace. Or I should say rest at a grace we've already gotten. Alright, so from here, let me see what we're doing. I can't remember. Oh, nice. We got all 5. Alright, so we did it slightly out of order, but that's no big deal. We're just going to come down here and kill a troll that's laying down right over here. And then we got a couple of items to grab over in a graveyard. And then we are pretty much set for this part of the wall. And we got to go outside the wall, because I did miss something from the last episode. But it's not the end. Dude, you are so stompy. Chill out. No bleed. I'm surprised we haven't gotten another bleed proc. There we go. Alright, so we can kill a troll. We don't get anything from him, but it's just nice to know that we can kill him. And then we get to go this way for a little camp that's got a couple of stuff in it. Ooh, you came in like a bat out of hell. Get it? Get my pun? Wasn't that just punny? Alright, so we get to grab a golden rune. And I believe that's it for this camp. Yes, looks like it. And then over here, we got a little bit of a graveyard going on. We got a couple of items to grab. One is right here. Another one is right up top there. So to get this item, we got to get off Torrent, and we got to just run and jump. Otherwise, you'll probably miss. And if you probably miss, it means you got to go back and do it again. Alright, let's see. And then we are at our cliff that we were previously at. So, we've done everything in this little section. We've done everything on this side of the wall as well. So now, we need to go out and we're just going to put a marker like right there. As we have to come back through the outer wall, battleground, race, and go along that side of the wall for a couple more items. Alright, so we're going to take a left and head along this edge of the wall. There isn't any items yet over here. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm dumb. Stay alive. Whoo! I was a little worried for a second. Then we just go straight across, head straight south. Oh, I should have warped from that grace. Oh well. And then we just get to kill a couple of enemies down here, and there's a couple items as well. So we got a little camp. Then we keep going. We should get to another graveyard where we have a couple skelly men that we can take out, and we grab a couple items as well. Whoa, that was aggressive. That was aggressive, good sirs. Oh, no! That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Alright. I didn't want to visceral attack you anyway. Alright, then let's do this dude. What? Oh, they hit hard when they hit together. My goodness. Alright, now, get our golden rune, and we get to come this way for a couple items. There's one, and two, then we can head to the jump pad to avoid danger. Now this is just another way to get to that Ancient Dragon boss fight, so if you haven't killed Landsax yet, you can come up this way and get him as well. Just another way of doing things. Alright, from here we are going to clear out this section of the battlefield. It's really cool to think that this was where the Shattering happened. Like, this was its main battlefield. You had Stormvale Castle that got destroyed. You have a lot of areas in Liurnia that got destroyed. But, like, this is where you can tell the dragons got involved. And Altus Plateau said no. And just started lighting everybody up with these dang giant, probably flaming spears that when they hit, they just go boom. So, yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see. I just wish there was something in Leyndell that actually showed what launched these things. Like, what launched these massive arrows. But we got an item right up here. And then we're going to head over to this camp area as we got another item this way. Alright, where is it? Should be right over here. Am I blind? Where is it? It should be literally straight east. Oh, I'm not in the right section, am I? Nope, I am not. Okay. I saw the camp and I was like, oh, that's the right tent. Alright, but we get this. Now we can head up the stairs over here to the east. And then we want to take an immediate left. The first junction. Grab a couple of items that are along the way. As we are going to head to a shack where we will have one more bell-bearing fight. Oh, here they come. Let me rest. Let me rest. Let me rest. Yes! Thank you. Alright, so, from this dude, I believe he's got one or two things for us to buy.
His custom well.
Yes, this is what we want. The Sentry's Torch, because there is a jail, an Ever jail, that we will need to get to the Erdtree, and this allows us to see the black knives that are invisible there. So, make sure you purchase this thing, because it is useful. I'm going to purchase the Ruin Arcs, because why not? Let's see. Oh, this is just a note to let you know how to get to Moog. Alright, but from here, we're going to go to this. We're going to pass time tonight. I wonder if I changed my flask. My physic. Magic, that's not what I need. I need fire. Let's rest again to get the Bell-Bearing Hunter back out. And again, when we fight this dude, we want to make sure that we are parrying. That's just the easiest way to fight him. This one is so much easier than the one in Caleb, just so you're aware. Alright. I didn't want to parry that thrust either. Nice. Alright. Why are you going that way? What are you doing? Buddy, what are you doing? Got him. No, I was early. Got him. Oh, we're right there. Got him. Easy peasy. I think the only thing I'd do differently is I wouldn't fight him in that shack. I would have just let him come out a little farther. But there we go. Now we get the Peddler's Bell-Bearing. The next thing we want to do is from the Grace. We want to head towards that minor Erdtree. Now, on the way to the minor Erdtree, I'll explain while I scratch my arm because it's itchy. We have a Deathrite bird to fight, or a Deathbird to fight. There will also be some enemies that are like this, right here. Just a skull with a little snail that they will roll inside their shell and kind of like drag race roll into you. They look like this when they're not awake yet. So drive around on Torrent, or ride around on Torrent, and try to kill as many of them as you can see. Because there's like 4 or 5 that will interfere. And then try to fight the Death Raper. Leave me alone. I have to kill these dudes so I can actually beat you. Rude. Sir or Madame, be nice. Alright, so bleed is never going to proc with this thing. Because it is dead. It doesn't have any blood. So, this is not the best weapon to use. If you have a holy weapon, that's the weapon you want to use. There we go. Hitting the head's good to stagger. Kind of like Monster Hunter. You hit them in the head, they stagger. They get stunned. Oh, you little... Oh, no! Oh, thank God I healed. And there we go. Simple enough. And we kill him so we can grab our tears. And then we get a kite shield from him as well. So from here, now we want to kind of just run through the rest of the graveyard and grab any item we see. Which I believe there's only like 2 items left. Maybe 3. Yep, perfect. That's it. Now we want to hug the wall and head to the base of the minor Erdtree, where we will have a boatload of enemies that are all going to spam Deathblight at the start. So if you don't get into the Deathblight, you'll be just fine. If you do get Deathblight, well, you're going to have to come all the way back. Dude, you hit hard. Alright, we'll do that. No Deathblight. And we do this to get another tier. The Twiggy Cracked tier. And then the Crimson Crystal tier as well. Now, from here, we are going to... Alright, let me put it this way. If you have enough to level up, I would go back and level up and then ride through this next part, because we are going to go and fight these archers. So, the archers will die, and they are permadeath. So, if they do not come back, or that, which means they just don't come back. So, useful. Oh, Torrent, I am sorry. Useful to fight. Alright, there's one. And we just got to keep going this way to get another. Alright, so with these two dead, there should be no more archers coming for you. You do not need to go kill that guy because he will come back. So, just so you are aware, you do not need to kill that guy. But the archers you can kill so you don't have to worry about them later when you're coming through again to grab any items that you saw. But now we want to head down. We want to head down the cliffside so we can get to another location that has a couple of things. A catacomb, and it has a hero's grave. So from this spot, we want to grab an item on a body. And then we want to head east. Alright, so now's probably a good time to mention that if you are enjoying the content, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video. If you don't like the video, or you're just here to grab one small thing, no big deal. If I helped you out in any way, honestly, that should tell me you liked the content enough. So you should drop a like. But if you don't want to, that's okay. No big deal. I won't be mad. And then, if you are really liking the content and you've been here a couple times, might as well subscribe, right? Last time I looked at my analytics, I have around 70%, I think it was 73% of my viewers are not subscribed, which is awesome, because that means, for me, that I'm getting exposed to more people, but it's not the best because I don't have a ton of subscribers. So if you are watching my stuff and it's popping up on your feed a few times and you've been watching that stuff, you might as well subscribe, right? Because then you'll get notified when I do upload more videos. Ruin Bear, be nice, please. We know you're the biggest, baddest enemy around. But, like, a little bit of chill would go a long way. How are you not lead procced yet? There we go. Now give me your blood. Alright, so we have two things to do. I am just going to open this door. I am not going to go down there. We're going to probably end the episode here, or pretty close to this spot. But we're going to go up north on that edge, as we will now have a catacombs to do. And this catacombs is probably one of the more confusing in the game, because it's going to show you like 3 identical rooms in a row, and it's going to make it seem like you have no idea what you're doing. Because that's what I felt like when I was doing it. Now this one is Auriza's Rise. Auriza's Side Tomb, excuse me, not Auriza's Rise. Thinking of the wrong thing. But now, we are going to run through the catacombs as efficiently as possible, and hopefully not as confusing. Now, these pots will blow up, so if you are using a fire weapon... Stop it, stop it, stop it. If you are using a fire weapon, there are going to be little pot bros that will blow up. Just so you're aware. It's these guys. The ones that have the yellow lid, they will go boom. So, pay attention to that when you are running through here, just so you're aware. Because no death would be preferable. Alright, so... that is your lever that we're trying to get over there. Oh, explodey boy. Dang it. So, that lever is where we're going to try to get. We have to go through a couple of the same rooms using different trap chests in order to take us to the right location. So, this is our first trap chest, which is going to take us into the next room where we just saw the lever. Grab the grave violets, and we just keep moving forward. There's our lever. We are going to have a couple of imps. There will be 1 or 2 below us. And then we'll have a couple more on this side as well. You can see one up here. And there should be another one right here. Then we can come through this little hallway, and we should be in a room with a pot thrower up top. Yep. And then we'll have another pot thrower over here. So this wall is illusory, so you can hit it if you would like. We're not going to go through it yet, because I believe this takes us to a side room. Alright, so from here we have 3 items to get, and we got a couple of big pot bros to take out. Beauty. And then we get a cookbook, cracked pot, and then we should have another cracked pot over here. Now, you can never open up that gate. You just have to keep using these chests to try to teleport to similar looking rooms that do actually progress you through the catacombs. Now we want to go take a right down this hallway. Again, this is an illusory wall. If you did not hit it yet, make sure you do. Oh, we got a couple of boomy bros already. And then we can go into the next chest. This will take us up top, where we can kill those imps as they are just kind of hanging out, causing problems. Ooh, he dropped his helmet, or his mask. And we can come over here, kill this dude. And we got this one to take out as well. Alright, then from here, we have to drop down. There should be another imp or 2 around as well. Now we go up the stairs. There should be an enemy or 2 in this room, followed by an item. So we got Big Bro and we got Splody Bro. And we get a ritual pot and some root resin. Then now we just head back down the stairs and into that little tiny hallway. And this will in turn lead us to another room that looks exactly the same. But now I want to check my notes to make sure I'm in the right spot. Or which chest I need to take. Chest teleport you to the destroying pots, kill them, go back to one of the first rooms. Repeat the process again. Chest hidden down the hallway. Ah, this one. This is what I want to do first. This leads to a dead end, eventually. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I'll deal with him later. So I gotta come back this way anyway. Well, that was... Oops. Alright, now we got a ladder. That'll take us up. So in here, should just have a chest. Then we get to come out into a similar room like at the beginning of the level. As we get to the top, it leads to another trap with a big pot. And we get to grab another ritual pot and a smithing stone. Then from here, let me see what's out the window. I don't remember which one this is. So from here, you could jump out the window, but honestly, in order to not get lost, I recommend just going back to the chest, because everything looks the same. So if you are doing it and you're like, I don't know where I'm going, I've gone around the same path, the same way, don't jump out the window. Because from here, we want to hit the ladder, slide all the way down, and then we want to head back to the chest again. Again, just retrace your steps. That way you don't go to the wrong area. Alright. Then we want to take a left and go into this chest. Alright, now this is the room that will take us to a boss. Or take us to our level. Ooh, you're a splody boy too. Grab the other cracked pot. And then we climb up the ladder. We should be in our position to get the lever. Alright, so from here, gotta think, which one are we at? We want to go up the stairs. There should be a chest at the top. If there is, which I think there is, yep. This will take us to the boss room. So again, just head up the only path you can take. Don't jump out the window. Jumping out the window would be a bad thing. There's your boss room. Oh my god, my voice. I'm getting sick, I think. I hope. I hope I'm getting sick. That would explain why I can't talk. Alright, so. What's the boss in here? I don't remember. Oh, Grave Warden Duelist. Well, this will be really fast since they are incredibly weak to bleed. Oh, I didn't see Pop Bro. Pop Bro got me. Oh, that's fine. No big deal. I do love how they have like their own little cape, and then they take their cape and hood off in order to start fighting. Like, that's anime. I love that. Alright, let's try this again. See, like that. That's so cool. Got him. Ho 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 ho. Man, you are not moving very fast, Pop Bros. I'm just killing your buddy. Do you die too? Yep, they do. Alright, then we get the Soljars of Fortune Ashes. Pretty cool. Then we can return to the entrance. And now we're going to head back down the hill to the Auriza's Hero Grave. So from here, make sure you head out to the west so the bear does not see you right away. And if it does, just head to the door. If you opened it like I did, you'll be good to go. There's nothing behind this pillar, which I was honestly thinking there would be. I figured there'd be like a smithing stone or something like that. So, but apparently there isn't. Apparently there isn't. Ooh, my blade matches my eyes. Well, fashion. Fashion, fashion, fashion. Alright, so once you get to the bottom, you can rest at the grace and level up. Then we're going to use a stone sword key, kill a basilisk or two, and grab a new weapon. Alright, so from here, use the stone sword key. Then we got a basilisk or two. And there is the golden epitaph. Pretty cool weapon. Alright, so from here we want to head... Oh my god, I'm dying! Ugh, I don't know why I'm dying. That was awful. Thank God my mic has a mute button. Alright, so going down this path, we're going to have carts appear. If we go through the left, there are no skeletons that pop out. If we go to the right, skeletons will appear and hopefully walk out so they get hit. That makes our life a lot easier. Alright, once he gets to the top, we want to run down, and then we can stand between those two pillars, wait for the other cart to come down, and then we can grab our item and fall straight down. Now, in this room, if you go to grab the glowwort, there's going to be a boatload of basilisks that pop out, but if you go this way, you'll just have one or two. So, I suggest leaving that glowwort, because we're going to have a ton of basilisks to kill. Oh, another one came out. What the heck? Alright, so with that one dead, we got one more to kill over here. Alright, don't I have any of those? I do. We're going to use that so it doesn't proc. Because with Death Blight, as the name sounds, it's instant death. So we want to come this way now. You can see we have two carts. We want to zigzag through the carts. So what I suggest doing is waiting for essentially both of them to kind of be in front of you. Well, that was just rude. Alright, so we have this. We can grab this. There should be a skeleton in here that will probably stand up to attack us. And then we can go use that entrance on the left down there and try to make our way past it. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Oh! There we go. Oh no! I forgot there's a skelly man in there. Woo! Oh, that made my butthole pucker, not gonna lie. Oh! I thought he was going. What the hell? This game's not fair. Not fair at all. Not fair. I definitely should have known better, but that's fine. Alright, so let's wait again, because we gotta wait for the path to open. Oh, well, this has just gotten really, really messed up, huh? We're gonna go here. And then we're gonna hide by this. We're gonna hide by these pillars again. I don't know why my voice is this bad today. My goodness. We're gonna grab this item, and then on the dead body you can see pillars. We're gonna land onto the pillars as well, or the rafters. You can grab your holy grease. And then we want to do a little bit of camera work to make sure we're lined up properly. And we're gonna run all the way over here until we get to this spot. And then we got a couple more of these basilisks to kill. Hit him. There we go. Jesus. Alright, another basilisk. Oh my god, now something's in my eye. I'm gonna die today. Today's the day I die. Oh, Jesus. Oh! There we go. I can't speak. Now I can't see. Oh! So we got another basilisk that'll come out, but we get the Vulgar Militia Ashes. And then we can climb up this ladder. So the goal for this hero's grave is not just to survive, but it's actually to explore to the fullest to get all of the little trinkets in here, because there is a talisman, there is the Tree Sentinel armor set that we're going to get near the end of our time in this grave, and then there's a couple other things that we'll get, like grave violets here and so on. So we come through this little section. Actually, hang on, I think I missed a spot. Let me go back down. I think I missed a spot. I could be wrong. Did I miss a spot? I did not. No. Okay. So from here, if you don't want to climb back up and then do the fall down on the rafters, you can just backtrack like I did, because we got to go on the rafters one more time. There's a lower section to the rafters that you probably saw. And we're just going to go to him right now. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult. Just something that will make it a little bit easier for us and progress to get the Tree Sentinel guard. Alright, so wait for this one to come to the bottom, turn around and go. That'll give you plenty of time to jump off and then run and fall off again onto the next rafters. So we're going right here. And then we're going to go right here. And the reason we want the left is because we got a skelly man right here. And then we climb up to this ladder. Which is now we should have a choice on where we want to go. So that sound up there was the cart. We want to run over here and kill this dude before we go up to the top. And the reason we want to do that is because when we get done with this little level, or this little section up above us, we're going to have to run back down. This is the quickest way, or the safest spot that is the quickest to get to. So from here, we come into this spot. You can see that it's just kind of aiming at nothing. So we want to hit it, and when it goes up, it'll actually shoot out the door. But if you stand, like right here, you'll be okay. You won't get hit. Terrifying, I know, but you're not going to get hit. So now we come back down to this little spot. And then this part, unfortunately, you're going to get hit. I am so bad at getting the timing down to try to get behind it. But we got to progress down, unfortunately. So I'm going to wait one more time for this thing to come up, and then we're going to go. Unhook the cheeks. Let's go. Ah, so close. I might do that. Yep. That sucks. That sucks. Because now we got to run all the way back to this point. Dang it. Where's my other one? Ooh. What? They weren't... Huh? What? They weren't supposed to break yet. Well, alright. I guess. I guess that makes the rest of the section easier. Okay, well, good for you guys, I guess. Let's go, we gotta go through that section anyway, because there's more items to grab. So, we gotta come here, drop down, all the way to the bottom like we did before. That was so funny. I was just sitting here singing a little tune that I heard on YouTube Music yesterday. It's a cover of God, what the heck's it called? Doomed by Bring Me the Horizon is by a very talented singer. I don't know her whole name or her actual name, but I think she goes by Maphra, M-A-P-H-R-A. Highly recommend if you're into metal with a little bit of screaming and really good vocals. I recommend it. Very good, very talented singer. I would sing a little bit for you, but I suck. So, no, I'll pass. I'll pass. Alright, so we got another Omen. This dude will also do Deathblight as well. Kind of like the other ones that was outside by the tree. But we want to grab the Crucible Feather Talisman, and then we can head up to a ladder. And this is where we're supposed to see the carts actually hit each other. Because we got an elevator here. And we don't need to send it back down because we did everything that we're supposed to. But this is where we'll spawn on another section of the archway, or we'll drop down another section of the archway and we'll be good to go from there. We just got to run through some fire, which is not that big of a deal. Just wait for it to go. I mean, honestly, I don't even think I need it open anymore, but that's okay. I take a left. Oh, the item. Almost missed the dragonfly. Ouch. Alrighty. Now it's time for our boss fight. If you would like to go back, make sure you go back and level up. And then you can just run down here carefree, not a care in the world, and you will eventually get to the boss fight. Now, the boss room, or the boss fight, is going to be 2 Crucible Knights. It is a kind of a madhouse when you walk in, because you have a spear bro and a sword and shield bro. Both of them are very angry and aggressive. Or angry and aggressive, sorry. And yeah, just do your best. You'll be alright. I believe it. If you parry, you will create some separation where you can, if you're good, you can create a little bit of separation where you can parry and then immediately get a visceral attack into another parry, to another visceral attack, to another parry, to another visceral. Just gotta lock on the right one. Again, around half health, both of them will be aggressive and start spamming different attacks. Okay, who's it gonna be? Oh, yes please. I should have put on the dagger talisman. What's wrong with me? See, like this. This is what we're talking about. You get iframes from being in the viscerals, and then you can just immediately get your damage in, so you're fine. You just gotta not die like a doofus. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Alright. Ouch. Alright, now this dummy's gonna be mad. And he's gonna... You doing your big slam? Oh, I was late. I need to heal. This is a bad spot for me. No grab! Oh, thank you. I disagree. Stop grabbing me! No! Okay. Okay, I got scared. Crucible Knight was not supposed to attack there. Ordova's was rude. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I disagree. Ah, okay, that one I agree. There we go. That was sweet. That was so sick. Ow. Oh, you had to do that slow, huh? that was close. Well, things are definitely going to get tricksy now. Oh, he hasn't buffed himself yet. What the heck? I mean, I'll take it. Oh no, the game's staggering me. Oh, now you buff? Okay. Alright. Oh, I didn't see Spear Bro coming in. He's so mean. Yes, please. Alright, one more and then we should be good to go on that one. Oh, beautiful. Now it's easy. Now it's a cakewalk. I feel like I'm only getting like 200 more damage. Not really worth it right now. But I'm also not using a dagger. Alright, there we go. Difficulty denied. That was pretty easy. Honestly, that was pretty easy. When you use parrying on those dudes, it is a lot simpler than trying to just dodge and roll and all that stuff. So, yeah. If you haven't parried them before, I recommend it. It's fun. Alright, then we got one more thing to do. And that is to go mess up a dragon, or a dragonic tree sentinel. Then we are going to be done with the episode. Just because that is about all I have time for. Oh, I missed an item. What's wrong with me? Alright, let me put my talisman back on. I think for this dude, we're going to do the axe talisman. Just because this dude gives us a couple of good windows to do charge attacks. And I have a feeling we're going to get bleed to proc really fast. So on your way over, make sure you do grab those items that we missed earlier because we left for the archers. There's one or two on a rock up here. Like there's one right over there that we grabbed when we went down. And then there's one that's going to trigger this halberd dude up here behind the trees. Alright, then we can just keep going over here. There is a Stake of America that's right behind these little trees up here above me or in front of me. So, if you do die, just warp back to the Stake of America and you'll be fine. Now, we have to use our flask. And then we want to run. And as soon as we get there, we're going to start doing charge attacks. Oops. Alright. We are not doing nearly as much damage as I was hoping. That's fine. Oh, that was good damage. Good move, sir. Oh, good move. Oh, he got me. Oh, this is a tough move. Tough moves. Got him! Heck yeah, this weapon's fun. This weapon is fun. I like it. Charge Talisman was definitely not the right choice there, but I'll take it. Alright, now we can get on Torrent. And don't ask me why we can ride our horse here, but we can ride our horse here. And this is just going to take us to the next grace. In the next episode, we will start pretty much from right where we're at, actually. Actually, you know what? We'll go to one more. There's not even, like, a single enemy until the next grace. So, we'll just run it all the way there. But I'll wrap up while we are running. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys being here. Huge shout out to the dude who saved me on the Lake of Rot episode. Thought I had it. Thought I recorded it. Thought I uploaded it. And I didn't. That's what that previous episode was all about. So thank you to that individual. I appreciate it. I apologize for forgetting your name. But other than that, we are going to be covering the Leyndell, the royal capital, in the next episode. This beautiful masterpiece of a level. My favorite level in the game because of just how beautiful everything is. And just the level design in general is outstanding. So, with that being said, we are going to get to the Grace, talk to the Melina, and then we will see you in the next episode.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erdtree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent, and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you. I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Alright, well, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I will see you all in the next episode where we take on the Leyndell royal capital, and we get to slay a demigod or two, depending on how much time we have. Probably one, because it's a big level. But I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day, everybody.